Hi and welcome to Excel tutorial of a point of sale system. This is a very advanced point of sale system developed using Excel VBA. Now let me show you guys how this works. We can select whatever product we don't want within the receipt there and just get rid of that, remove it. And we can add another one there. As you can see, we get the total automatically, and we can always update. There we go. Okay. Now we can even reset the whole lot there and start all over for the next customer. Okay. For each of these products that you guys are looking at, we have all the prices there, and there's a barcode representing whatever item that is selected. There. Now that is about 30 something pounds. Supposing the customer decide to pay using cash, and let's assume the cash deposited is about, let's say, 35 pounds plus, all you just need to do is to click on pay there, and the customer actually get a change of this. You can also print out the receipt if you want. Alright, let's start work with a new tutorial entirely. So I'm going to close this and let's open up new Excel package. There we go. So let's double click on that and we'll start a new one entirely. Okay, this very one underneath here, let's close that and close everything. There we go. Now what you need to do is click on the developer tab. If you don't have this very developer tab, all you need to do is go to file and click on the options here. Then you select the ribbon, make sure it's selected. You should be able to see developer here. If it's not there, search for 18, then you can go to popular command and you should be able to see your developer here. Okay, and that is it right there. Make sure it is checked. Click on OK there. And now the next thing is come straight to the developer menu here, or you can just press Alt F11 to get your Windows Forms, Windows application open for the, so that you can get your Visual Studio open. Okay. So once the Visual Studio is opened, all you then need to do is go to Insert right here. Click on Insert and let's select User Form. There, that is your user form now. Once your user form is selected, you can then define the size. Okay, I'm going to make the width about 1042. There we go. And the height, I'm going to make the height approximately, let's set it for around 600. There we go. There. Now that that is ready, make sure you have your toolbox, and inside the toolbox I'm going to define the following. So let's come in here, grab that and just draw it right there. I have one of these here. I'm going to hold on to the control, click and drag. I have two, then another one right beside it. The one right beside it, I'm going to increase the size of that to that much. There. Now right underneath here, let's add another one here, another frame, and we can just copy this anyway. Copy this and just drag it all the way. There we go, all the way here. There. Now the system seems to be taking shape now. Okay, let's just move this. Alright, that's fine. We just need to bring it down a little bit. Alright, all of that is taken care of. Now the next thing is we need some buttons here. Click and we need about one. Hold on to your control, click and drag 2, 3, then click and drag, and 2 more. There we go. Now the next thing is, let's grab one list box here. I'm going to need two, actually one just here. Copy that too. And right underneath here, I'm going to add a label. That label will be for my barcode, and these two list box. Let's change the appearance. I think we have something here. Drop that down, just change it to flat there, so that they both look like they are the same. Now here I need some buttons right here. In total I'm going to need about 24 of those. So let's see if we can get that sorted. We have, yeah, I think we might be able to get 24 in, and we have 2, 3. We're going to need about 8 of those, 6 actually, and copy it all, and just hold on to the control, repeat that again, hold on to the control, click and drag, get this out of the way there. Alright, so we have 6, 4, that's 24. Now we also need 4 underneath here. Let's grab this and paste that in here. Okay, and here add more. Let's add more. 1 more. 2 actually, it's now 1. 2 frames. 1 frame there, copy and drag across. Another frame. There we go. And all of these frames, I'm going to get rid of the text content we have in them. Get rid of this as well. Alright, let's just pick that up. Okay, that is done. Now let's add some labels here. So here, first of all, let's do this. Come in here and add the following. I need a combo box, 1 combo box here. Then we need labels. 1, 2, and 3. Then we need 2 labels here. Right, that's fine. And here we're going to need about 6 labels here. And then here, copy, hold on to control, click and drag. Now let's do one thing, the name of the buttons, or the buttons. Let's change the font size of the button to maybe 24, and we can start changing details of each components. Make that 24 bold, and the very first one here, I'm going to change that to, let's see, come in here and just change that to 7. We have 8, 9, 4, 5, 6, and I guess you guys get the whole idea. I'm going to speed that up. They're all taken care of, and I'm going to change the background of this frame. Let's change it to something white. Come right here. There we go. In fact, even all of these frames, let's change them to white. Now this very one here, and these, let's go for white for all of them. There. Alright, that's good. Okay, now this very form, double click on that form and let's go for form initialize. You see in there, I'm going to change that very form to, so when I run it, that will become, let's say form 1. These are form 1.barcode. That is equals RGB, and let's enter cadet blue. 58, 158, and 160. So when I run it, that should actually change color to cadet blue, as you guys are looking at. That's it. Alright, I need to change this color as well to something whitish. So come in here and that. Alright, what's the name of this? So let's give this a name. I'm going to call that combo payment, CBO pay. Okay, that's fine. You see this very one here? Let's change the back color to whitish. There. Okay, now for each of those buttons, select them, come straight in here where we have pictures. And the very first picture I'm going to have in there is going to be the picture of a cake. Let's come down here. Should be able to see the cake. There we go. And that costs £2.75. And in here the next one is going to be maybe, let's see, we just grab maybe cappuccino or anything. There we go. And here as well, let's see, what's the next one? Bring it down. Okay, I'll go for that. There. Now you guys get the whole idea. I'm going to repeat that for the rest buttons and just tidy up the look of the whole system and get back to you guys. Okay guys, this is how the system is looking now. Let me run it so that you guys see how the whole interface looks like. There we go. That's how it's looking right now. Okay, I'm going to now save it. So let's exit out and come right here, go to File, Save, and I'm going to save it as Excel Macro Enable. So let's give that a name. I'll just call it POS_advanced or advanced POS. Okay, let me put Excel in front of it. Excel Advanced POS. Good. Okay, and let's save that straight into my folder there. Just click on Save. There we go. Now I'm going to double click on the form. Let's go straight to the Initialize, and right there I'm going to go for this CBO payment dot add item, and the very first item I'm going to add will be known as cash. Okay, then I'm going to add 3 or more. There we go. And this one will be known as direct debit. Then let's go for Visa card. And finally, MasterCard card. Visa card. Then we'll go for MasterCard here. There we go. That is it, done. If I run my system now, this is how it's going to look like. There. Alright, that is fine. Now, but there's nothing going on here. Okay, let's take care of 2 functions. Double click on that, and right up here, first of all, let's declare 2 variables, some variables there. I'm going to call that option explicit for my variables. Explicit. And let's say dim. So I'm going to go for change, comma. I will go for maybe tax, sum. I'm going to also go for cost. Let's say cost of item. There. Let's make these uppercase as well. Cost of item, or item cost. Okay, let's say as double. There. Now I have 4 of those. Let's say dim I as well. Let's just change it to add item cost. There we go. Alright, so I will also declare the following. Then T code. Yeah, that's just it. I'm just gonna call that T code, or let's say barcode. Alright, then barcode. There. Now let's create my function. The very first function, I'm going to call that function cost of item. Okay, cost underscore of underscore item items. That's my very first function there. And this function, I will assign the sum. I'm going to say sum is 0. There's nothing inside sum. For I, this very I, okay, that very I equals 0 to lst display dot count, list count, let's say -1 step 1. Okay, so now this is sum itself equals sum plus by value list display dot, and let's enter I in there. Okay, next come back in here. There should be a bracket in here. Alright, and I'm just going to say next I. There we go. Now right underneath here, let me say my tax is about 1.5. that is for the tax. Okay, so what I'm trying to achieve in here is whatever item that is entered onto the list box, I want it summed up. Okay, and that is the tax underneath here. Okay, the tax initialized with 1.5. Now I'm going to say LBL sub total, that is dot, and that's equals, let's get that formatted to pound sign anyway, comma, and that is comma as well, and to decimal place .00, and close that. Yeah, that is for my subtotal. So for the tax, dot caption equals the following. I'm going to grab all of these, just paste it there, and just enter the tax in there. There we go. And for the tax, to get that sorted, I have this already, and I then need, I'm going to multiply this by tax. There. So that should give me the tax. Okay, and if we divide by 100, okay, let's divide it by 100. Let's add another one here. That's my tax rate. Okay, then convert it to pound sign. Alright, let's see, that is correct. Yeah, I reckon so, that's correct. Alright, now copy, come right down here. Now for the total, LBL total dot caption equals as follows. Okay, in the case of this is for tax. We now also need to add a sum to this. So to do that, this is tax. Once the tax is deducted, we add a sum to it. So the sum in this case is the sum. So let's just add sum in there. So plus sum. Close that and close this. There. That takes care of that. And right underneath here, I'm also going to enter the item barcode dot caption, that is going to be equals barcode. There we go. Right. Okay, for the barcode, okay, I need to sum up all of this though. Okay, let's say barcode, grab that, paste that here, and all of this. There. That is for the barcode. But I'm going to have to get rid of the pound sign and what is, and get it formatted really. Yeah, just the pound sign is gone. So the sum, the total sum is stored in here and it is then displayed here. Okay, that takes care of my very first function. That's the very first function. I'm going to need another function that will take care of the change given. Supposing your customer is spending cash. Okay, I'm going to need another function right underneath here. So for the second function, let's put that right underneath here. I'm going to copy this because I'll need most of this anyway. And I think that'll be it really. Okay, maybe up to here. Just change it around, come right down here, paste, and this is going to be known as, let's say, price. No, change. It's actually change, isn't it? I want to change that to, let's say, C price. Okay, cost price, and right underneath here we need to end our function, end function there. Yeah, there. Okay, that is the second function. However, I need to change this. That will be change. This is correct. This is correct. Let's change this to change. And this one, I'm going to change this very one to LBL cache.caption. LBL cache.caption with minus whatever we have inside the sum there. And that is multiplied by tax and divided by 100. Maybe I should have used this instead of writing it, and get rid of all of these. And sum. Thing that we do. Okay, I then need to just get rid of all of these and get my change formatted to pound sign, and that change goes straight into LBL change. Copy that and just paste that in here. There. So that is the second function taken care of. Okay, so get rid of that. That's my second function taken care of up to here. First function and second function. Okay, so this is the, let me just show you guys, this is for the cash. That is it right here, and this is LBL change. Okay, subtotal, tax, and total. Okay, now we need to take care of these ones. Double click on that. So right here, I'm going to enter item cost. That will be 0 for now. Okay, then item cost is going to be item cost plus whatever the cost of the item is. So come right down here, equals item cost. What is the price of that very item? Is £2.75. So go back in there, plus £2.75. Okay, and I'm going to now say LVL, the LST display, that is the list box, dot add item, and the item we're adding now is the item cost there. Okay, then LST item dot add item, and what item are we adding? Let's see what is the item. It's called cupcake. Cupcake. I guess that's the spelling. Let's place a cupcake in there. And I also want the I need to call the function. Where's the function? There we go, that very function. Come right down here and here. Let's call the function. Call function. There we go. And I think that is it for the very first button. That is taken care of. Okay, so let's run that. Let's copy though. Copy. And let me run it now. The cost is £2.75. So click. There we go. Look at this. Decision time. You see, it's adding up the cost of everything, and that's the barcode for the cost of every single item you bought in there. Okay, let's repeat the same thing for all these other buttons. So all I just have to do is, since I've copied that, double click on the next one, which is £1.90, and just change that to £1.90. £1.90. And that I kind of like call it copper. Okay, come right down here and just change that to, I don't know what that is, but that's what I wrote in there. There. And that's £1.90. That's like cappuccino, I think. Double click on that and paste that in there. I think that's, did I call that £1.90 what? £1, oh no, £2.95. £2.95. So change this to 9, and that is supposed to be something like, more or less like white cream cake. Let's just call it that or whatever. Alright, now run. Those 3 items are taken care of. There we go, look at that. So we need to take care of the others. Alright, so 3 is down and the others. So I'm going to now do number 4, then I'll just speed up the whole process. Double click on that, and how much is number 4? Number 4 is £3.20, and it's called cake as well. Oh, okay, let's grab all of these, paste that in there. £3.20, and that is cake. Right, let's do one more, then I will speed it up. That's the canned drink is 57. Paste 0.57 drinks there. So run, and I will then speed that up. See that, guys? So let's speed that up now. Okay guys, the cost of each item is now entered into the list box display and the list box for the item as well. Okay, this will display the name of the item, and this will display the cost of the item. So now let's get to run it. Let's go ahead and just run it there. Just select any of those. Look at that. Okay, everything is working the way we want. There. Now let's try and take care of all of this. Well, before I go any further, you see the barcode. Let me show you guys where I got the barcode from. So I'm going to exit out, and right here, there we go. Okay, there's a website called thefont.com. okay, that is the website there, and if you go straight to the home page, this is what you guys will see. So all I did was I just come right here. There are different types of fonts there for you to download, whatever you want. Okay, but look at the alphabet. Just click on the C, and inside the C you should be able to see the barcode there. There we go. Okay, you can download any of these. Once it's downloaded, and you should be able to see it in your zip area, on extract it, get it extracted. You double click on the extracted one, and all you just need to do is to click on install, and that is it, done. Once you click on install, that's it. It will be installed straight into your system, and that's all there is to the barcode. Once it's installed on your system, whatever component you want to assign a barcode to, select the component and then go to the fonts. Let's look for fonts here. Right there, that's font, and just look for the barcode. Let's type in C. There we go. That's the barcode right there. All you then need to do is click on it and just click on OK, and that's all there is to it. And that's what I did for this very one here. You can see there's C code 39. Alright, now let's start work with these buttons first. Okay, what I want to do is, supposing a customer would like to pay cash, and they give you excess maybe money to change, I would just want you to be able to click on any of these buttons to assign the value in here. Okay, once the value is assigned in there, and you take it from there. So what I'm going to do is, let's get the name first. It's called LBL Cash. Okay, double click on number 7, and in there I'm going to use an if statement. If LBL Cash dot caption equals 0, then LBL Cash equals 7, just like calculator, but with a little bit of difference. Okay, equals 7. Else LBL Cash equals LBL Cash and number 7. That is it. The very first one is created. Just type in end if. There. Now that is done. So all you then need to do is, if you want, you can just copy and paste. So I'm going to copy. That is 7 taken care of. If I run it now, I should be able to just insert 7 onto that label. So let's click. There we go. 7, 7, 7, and so on. Okay, so exit out. Now let's repeat the same thing for 8. Double click on 8, paste, and come in here, change that to 8. Repeat exactly the same thing for number 9. Double click on 9, paste, change that to 9. Let's do maybe 2 more. 4, paste that in there, change that to 4. Then we can then speed it up. 5, paste, change that to 5, and there. So 6. Now I believe you guys get the whole idea, and I'm going to then speed that up. Okay, all done guys, apart from the 0. So let's take care of the 0. With the 0, that will be 0 as well, and this is 0 as well. Okay, now let's take care of the clear. The clear is easy. I'm just gonna grab one of these and just paste it right there. Where is it? It's not there. So LBL, I think it's called cash dot caption equals 0. There we go. Okay, let's take care of the dot here, the decimal point. Double click on that, and I'm going to use if int LBL cache dot caption comma, and that is if it contains that. Okay, equals 0. Then we want the following: LBL cache dot caption that caption equals LBL cache that caption plus there, and then just say and if. Okay, that should take care of the decimal point. Okay, I think we finished with that, so let's run it and see. And there we go. Let's try it again. That is good, so that's working. Alright, the clear is working as well, and that's working. Okay, that's good. Alright, then all we need to do now is we now need to take care of these 4 buttons. Alright, so let's take care of this very one first. Let's take care of pay. Double click on pay. With the pay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use an if statement. If CBO payment dot text equals cash. There we go. So if it equals cash, then what I want it to do, let's close this up. What I want it to do is to call C price. That's the function. Okay, give that function a call. Then the LBL total itself dot caption, that will be, no, it's not a caption I want to use. Let's use the background. I want the background color dot back color. I want that to change to something. So let's say equals RGB, and we just change that to 176, 224, 230. That should give us a sky blue, but this color is called powdered blue, so that's fine. Now else if it's equals to empty, so let's grab this one. So typing, just grab all of this, paste that here. If it's equals to nothing, I want the background color to remain light gray, which is 240 by 240 by 240. Okay, 240, 240 here, and 240 on the other side, and 240 here. Okay, now if you notice I use else if. I'm now going to use else. I want it to remain as this. Okay, copy and paste, and if. Okay, that takes care of the pay. If cash is selected, LBL total becomes sky blue. If it's empty, remains this, that's gray. Else, whatever other option is selected, this should change to powdered blue. There, so that's fine. Now let's come back in here, That is for the pay. Okay, now let's take care of reset. Double click on reset. In case of reset, I'm just going to call every single one of these and clear them. Clear these, paste that in there. That's the dot clear, and that is my list box. The second list box here, there we go, that's it right there. Paste dot clear. Okay, what else do I need to clear? I need to clear LEL cache dot text equals clear. It's not combo box, it is caption. Okay, that caption. Okay, and what else we have? We have tags and so on. So let's grab this LBL tags. There, LBL sub total. There, LBL total. Paste. Right. Okay, I'm going to also go for the LBL for total in place. LBL item code. There. Yeah, I think I should have that as well. We have cache. Yeah. What about change? LBL change. Now, you see the total? I'm going to change the back color with total. Here, total dot background color equals RGB 240, 240, 240. There we go. Alright, so once that is cleared, what about the cache? We should enter a 0 in there because there's a 0 default 0 there anyway. Okay, I think that would do for now. Let's just run it and see. Alright, that's fine. Let's assume it's cache. Let's just enter maybe 20 something. Pay. Okay, and it's fine. So let's click on reset. There. Alright, I was able to reset everything, so that's alright. Okay then, so pay is taken care of, these two are taken care of. Let's take care of this one, that's easy. Come right here, double click on the print button, double click on that. For the print, I'm just going to enter application dot dialog, and let's say XL. I think that would be for print. It's right here. Okay, let's pick this and just change that to print. Come in here and just change this to print. There we go. Dot show. Okay, application the dialog dot XL dialog print dot show, and that's all there is to the print one. So let's run that and see. Click on print. Yeah, that's cool. Close that. And now let's take care of remove. Close that. Now, before we can take care of remove, I think we will need to take care of these two components first. Double click on that because I want to be able to select the item I want to remove here. So double click on that very list box. Try that again. There we go. Right. And in here, so in here I'm going to declare a variable. For that variable I will call it remove item. So that's the item I want to remove. So I'm going to use a for loop for this. So come down here and let's say for the item that I intend to remove, I'm going to say L bound. Say LST display dot list, and 2. So we're more or less converting. And if you want to know how to use the L band, you will see a lot of tutorial on that on the internet. Okay, there. So, okay, now let's come down here and just say if me dot lst item dot selected, and if that is equals remove item, then true. Okay, and true. So we'll repeat the same thing for the other ones. I'm just going to copy this. Yeah, copy everything there from here and just paste it there for that. Copy, come right down here, paste, and this is going to be for the display. Grab that for the display. Just paste that there. Okay. And we need to end if though. And if. And we also need to next there. No, next remove item. Remove item. Okay, so that should take care of that. So if I click on one, I should be able to select the other one. So that's what's happening there. So run it and let's see. Okay, let's select whatever item that we want. If I click on this, I want to be able to select the other one as well. So right here, I'm actually missing dots list. Copy this and just put that in here. Okay, let's hope I've got it all right now. So I'm going to run it again. Run. There we go. And click on any of those. Yeah, I've been able to select that. But see, I can select that straight away. But supposing I click here, I won't be able to select all of that. So I'm going to repeat the same thing for this very list box there. Let's come in here. That's the second list box. This is the first one, the second one. So double click on the second. All I'm just going to do is copy all of this, copy and paste it right here. Now what we do is everywhere we see display, we change it to LST item, and this will definitely become display anyway. But let's do this first. There. And there, that's item already, so we have to change that to display. So grab LSC display here and change this to LSC display. There we go. And I think that is it for that. Now let's enter whatever item in here. I can select either way, this way or this way. Alright, so that's fine. So that's working as we want. So that's 13 pounds. Let's say we have 12 pounds plus, and what we then need to do is select our cash, click on that. Yeah, that is correct. We are almost finished really. All I then need is this delete. I need this remove to work. So come back in here, double click on remove. Where is remove? Double click on remove. So right in here inside remove, I'm going to use the if statement if lst display dot list index less than and equals to 0, then do as follows. Okay, lst display dot remove item. And what item are you removing? The item here. Dot lst index. Okay, based on this index. And if. That's it, done. So let's do the same thing for the next one, and that is the lst item. Change this to item. And do that. Copy that again. Change all of this to item. Item and item here. Another one here. Alright. I think that's it done. I think that is it. So all we then need to then do is call cost. No, it's not. It's called price. See, price. That's one. Then the other function. Let's come right here. There's the other function. It's right here somewhere. There we go. Cost of item. There. Okay. And right underneath here we have this. No, we're working with remove. Double click on remove. And I'm just going to say call there. Okay, I think it's all done now. So let's run it and see how that's going to work. Because the only part of it we're waiting for is just the remove. Okay, that's good. It's working fine. And that is it. Let's select coffee. Get rid of coffee. Remove. That is good. Okay. But here we don't have anything in there. Supposing it's a direct debit. So let's remove another item. There. There's nothing in here. No, but if we add that and let's see, calculate. We need to change this to calculate though. Alright, that is fine. And we can remove there. Okay. So the system is actually working the way I want. Alright. See, I can remove. Once I remove, this is incremented. Your change is incremented. So let's remove something here again. Remove. You see your change. Let's assume we want to take off £3.80p. Remove. There. You got £10. Okay. So guys, with that, I'm going to call it the end of this very, very interesting and powerful point of sales tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoy it. And you all have a nice day now. And bye for now. And please do subscribe to my channel. And you can also join to become a member of this very good channel. And believe me, there's a lot of resources for you members. Okay? Have a nice day. Bye.